Why hello there, planetary administrators. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy. Episode 23, Cost of Stability. Remnant raid just targeted Vecna. Yeah, you don't say. I noticed. I almost got ganked trying to smuggle things into Content's Den. By a pretty sizable Remnant raid, too. Okay, well, I've picked up some missions. I'll do one more pass, see if I can't grab one or two more. Yeah, here we go. Yep, there we go. That's a bunch of missions in the Northwest Quadrant. Perfect. Let's jump over there now. Oh, yeah. Interesting. So the world that I've been using for a gate now has a Tritac, that Tritac colonized it. The reason I need to remember that is normally, or often I should say, I arrive in that system with my transponder off. So now I have to be a little bit more careful about that because their local police are not going to be too friendly if my transponder's off when I do that. So I probably... Delta Kosambi is where I'm headed. Cool. So, Azaroon. Ooh, your stability sucks because there's a bunch of shortages. Okay, I was hoping to wait to do this, but I'm gonna start paying for the orbital station now, knowing that like my credits are gonna suck because Azaroon needs stability ASAP. Oh, I forgot to outfit the ship. You're right. Oh well. Thank you for reminding me. So I have a lot of time for all these, so I'll head to the closest one. So this is orbiting a barren world. That should be easy to find. Oh well, we're moving at 19 instead of 20. Could be worse. A 5% reduction in speed is not great, but acceptable. So the barren world is probably this gravity well, I'd imagine. Yarp. And we actually made monthly income for the first time, like, ever. Besides when we were commissioned. So our planet's actually pulled in money enough to not need me to keep them afloat, which is a milestone. And that's while also hazard paying for 2 planets. So it would have been a lot more money had I not been obviously doing that. Sweet. What's on my wish list for colonies? Right now, the wish list is to stabilize Azaroon, because Azaroon's really having some problems. One big thing that would help is a megaport. So the next thing I want to buy is a megaport for Azaroon. A megaport's not going to help with stability necessarily, but the access for trade for Azaroon is really low. Actually, stability might even be more important than a megaport. So that would mean installing ground defenses and patrol HQ there. Ground defenses would be cheapest. So probably ground defenses is the next thing I do, just to make sure it doesn't become decivilized, because that would be a problem. Alright, so here in Beta Buzz Mida, one's at a jump point, and the other's at the heart. We'll go to the jump point first. Would a way station help? A way station adds accessibility of 10, whereas the megaport adds accessibility of 80. So way station's useful, but it's a third of the cost of a megaport and an eighth of the effectiveness of a megaport, so it makes way more sense to save up for the megaport. Plus, the megaport helps with colony size too. Right? Ah, Turtle, thank you for the bits. Celebrating the first positive month? I'll drink to that. I mean, realistically, doing both would be great. It's just, you know, I only have so much money, so gotta earn it somehow. So let's see if it's this jump point. I have a 50-50. No, I guessed it wrong. 50-50, still got it wrong. Sure. Blow some stuff up. Ooh. I'm actually not going to send the Eradicators in, because they're, like, demodded up the wazoo. I'm going to do the 2 Enforcers and the, Tempest. So I don't think I need that much help. Plus, the Corona's, like, ripping apart our ship, so I don't need more ships getting blown up by the Corona. Uh-oh, that Enforcer on the east is, getting bullied. I'm coming, buddy! Nice, that Enforcer had broken the front-facing armor of that Enforcer. Or of that Berserker. Making it really easy to kill. Alright, just cleaning up the trash. What's even left? Oh, this thing. That's it? There we go. Done. Survey data for one of the planets here. There's a bunch of derelict ships in the system. Maybe one will be useful. Ooh, there's also ruins. Okay. Well, kind of garbage ruins, but yeah, whatever. It's still free stuff, sort of. Yeah, let's do it. Just keep fighting. We're still in the Corona, aren't we? Yeah. Looks like East is getting ganked again, just like last time. I wish my suppression lasers did a better job at, like, keeping the little things off of me. I mean, I know it's, like, too much to ask, right? Because they're not amazing weapons that I have on there, but... Oh, there's still a berserker. Oh, yeah, hold up. Enforcer, I'm coming. Doing a zero flux, no shield turn. One thing that I find cool is, you know how in, like, Star Trek, they are... They, like, power down their weapons to power up their shields and stuff like that relatively constantly? The same effect can be seen here, where, like, I can either have shields, I can have weapons, or I can have engine, but if I have all three, they're not great. So if I need to all of a sudden maneuver really quickly, I can like turn off my shields, turn off my my weapons, and be able to maneuver really, really quickly. And this game does a really good job of like simulating that so that it feels like you can affect the performance of your ship depending on what you need it to do. And there's not a lot of games that like get that right, or or even attempt to simulate that feeling. But this game does, and I think it's really neat that it does. Alright, I'll probably wait to engage this next one for when our current ships recover. In fact, I'm not even sure I can win that. I think I can, but wait a second. So, Azarun's still waiting on the orbital station. We do have a little bit of money. What to build? Actually, I'll ask it this way. What planet to invest in next? Sean, Petrable, Azarun. So I'll tell you the options. At Sean, we have a free industry. Maybe makes sense to do mining to get the ores and the organics. That would be probably how I would invest in it. At Petrable, I'm not really sure what to put into Petrable. Maybe Way Station for the accessibility, but Petrable probably doesn't need any investment right now. And as Azarun, it would either be a megaport or ground defenses for stability, one or the other. One's for colony growth and accessibility, one is for stability. So I'm going to have you guys vote on that while I fart around this survey ship, trying to build up the nerve to attack it. Try tax evading church territory, if you saw that right. I'm also going to very quickly reboot the game, because it's starting to run a little slower. There's a way to experimentally change the Java version that you run Starsector on. I haven't done it because it's experimental and I don't want it to blow up in my face if it doesn't work quite right. And it only takes like 30 seconds to reboot it really quickly. Less. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a hell of a fight. So I'm going to have everyone cluster around me, and hopefully they can be like meat shields for me for this. Because this is the pre-domain era's like biggest ship types. And this is a bit of a stress test of the new ships that haven't been fully undemodded. Ramparts aren't that bad. They just have big missiles that you have to be careful around, because if they get you while your flux is down, you get chewed up pretty quick. Plus, they're like armor boats, so it's hard to punch into their hulls with the Paragon. Flux is a little high. This rampart's almost dead, though. Okay. I am losing eradicators. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. I figured that this fight would be significantly harder than the previous ones. Man, that Enforcer's going to toe-to-toe with that Rampart, doing okay. Well, okay. I wouldn't say doing okay. It's not dead yet, more accurately. Okay, 2 Ramparts down, 2 to go. Wow, he's just bumper carring. That's one way to close the distance, I guess. There goes the second Eradicator. They still have a lot of demods on them, so it doesn't surprise me that they've blown up. They're not. They weren't really ready for this. There goes one of the Enforcers. I should be able to recover everything, so I'm not too worried about the consequences of this fight. But it does give me a pretty good idea of, like, what I'm capable of fighting or not. Alright, risky vent. Very risky vent. Although this Rampart's engines were offline, so it wasn't able to zero in on me. Okay, we won. Should be a really... Okay, so we had a lot of crew loss, which is going to be a bit of a problem for the recovery. But it was a lot of experience, so it's probably worth doing. And we got a beta core. So I'm going to want to finish up these missions really quickly that I've accepted so that I can refresh the crew that I have. So I think there's only one left, right? No, two left. So this is some distance away from the center. It's another survey ship. And I am trying to think... There's, like, really no amount of mothballing that's going to allow me to keep my crew in service, or my ships in service. Maybe... Is there a gate nearby that I can just jump back? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly jump back to core to hire some replacement crew. Because I had so many ships blow up that, that I lost them. Alright. Looks like you guys want me to invest in Azaroon. What skill points should I level up? So if I went with combat, combat probably would do, like, maybe impact mitigation. For leadership, I would do crew training. And for tech, I would do energy weapon mastery. Maybe I can even pick up more missions that are clustered around the northwest while I'm here. That'd be cool. Monthly income still in the positive. And that's... barely. I mean, you know, I'll take it. Technically still positive. Let's turn in these cores too. That'll be some good rep and money. Not doing the beta. Or I'm holding on to that. Nice. Well, that should be enough to help out Azaroon, I think. And now I'm just trying to top up my fuel here, but the planets are pretty tiny here. So Azaroon, we will do a megaport, and ground defenses. Because I came into a bit of a windfall of money, and I want your little backwater planet to be a little bit nicer. I also need to refit the Colossus, don't I? Before I forget for the nth time. I remembered! It's a miracle! So Eradicator's almost undemodded. Or maybe like 2/3 of the way there. And we're ready to go. Oh. Okay, they didn't find anything, but they damaged the hell out of my ships. Kind of annoying. Is there any other missions up that way? No. Okay, let's jump back and finish those up. So Azrune's getting an orbital station, a megaport, and ground defenses. That should help out a bit. The food shortage is a bit of a problem. I could always run food back there myself. I'm actually kind of surprised that the that Sean's food surplus hasn't actually found its way over there. Because Sean's making food like crazy. So why hasn't it actually supplied Azrune? I don't know. It's odd. Wait, how am I slower? Oh, the salvage rig? Wait, for real? No, when did the salvage rig get slow all of a sudden? Okay, I gotta fix that. I don't recall... I recall moving at 19 and now all of a sudden I'm moving at 18? But why? And you guys want me to invest in tech. So let's do that. Get an energy weapon mastery. So energy weapons deal more damage at close range. And flux is generated less by energy weapons. And that also opens the next 4 skills beyond that. So that's nice. Luddic Church just captured another Syndrian. Oh boy. Tritac's trying to invade a church world as well. It's underway at the moment. Hope there's enough time to finish these missions, because I've been messing about. I've got 28 days. Yeah, it's going to be tight. There's a few other missions around me that I'll just... Oh, that one's gone. That I'll pick up. So this is located at the heart of the star, so that should be easy to find. That won't be a Easter egg hunt. Go straight there, do it. Another ceasefire, probably to last like a week. Okay, I did it, but my relationship with the Independents is high enough that I'm not actually getting benefits, because you only can go up to 50 doing these kind of missions. I would have to do contract missions. Alright, and then the last mission that I have for money is... or the last time, the tight-timed one. It's a censorship near the core. And we made income again. I'm intentionally kind of trying to reinvest all the money that we make back into the colonies so that it can really start snowballing into high profit self-sufficiency. Oh man, I'm getting storm hammered. And it's some distance away from the center, so this is oh boy, wait, what just happened? Personally, Tritech joins war against Sindrian. Oh, okay, Sindrian is at war with everyone, aren't they? Faction. Sindrian at war with... yeah, okay, that's bad. Glad I'm not commissioned by them, because... everybody's trying to murder them right now. So Intel just got, for the survey ship, it's probably this system. Yeah. Last seen some distance away from the center. Still don't exactly know where it is. Maybe that's it. Yay! Okay, whole bunch of ramparts, but I have some damaged ships, so I'm probably going to want to wait until the damaged ships are repaired before jumping into that again. Actually, they're not damaged much. The combat ships are not damaged at all, so I'm going to quick save and then jump into it. Alright, so I'm going to have you guys decide what I do next while I fight. So here's the poll. I can focus to invest in colonies, focus on improving relationships, ideally with a Tritech. I can focus on surveying and exploring for more colony candidates and colony items, help supply shortages, set up a gate, or something that you guys would have a suggestion box for. Big fight, here we come. nice those berserkers died quick. I think fortress shielding between my tack lance shots is like a pretty economical way to keep my flux down. Alright, my other ships are getting blown up like crazy though. This one's maybe going worse than the last fight. Started off good, but... now I have 3 ramparts surrounding me, and that's not so cool. And my flux is ridiculously high. Alright, risky. Very risky. I think those are Squall missiles on it, which are not good killer missiles. So I got lucky that this rampart didn't have missiles set up to kill me quickly. Yeah, my ships are getting murdered. I think what I need to do is just focus on one rampart, kill it, turtle up, focus on another. Most of the ramparts around me have, like, had their armor stripped off, so they should be easier targets now. Let's blow this one up. I can't believe how poorly my, my other ships did in this fight. Completely ineffective. Alright, this rampart's shields in the front right here are damaged, or armor rather. Oh god, there's so many ramparts. Oh, they backed off, allowing me to vent. That seems foolish. Skyra, you're the only one alive in this fight right now, I think, right? Yeah, you're the only one left. All my other ships blew up. It speaks to the survivability of the Tempests. They really are dirty ships for their size. And buying more of them would not be a terrible idea. Them and monitors. Maybe brawlers too, if I wanted small ships that survive good. We're definitely gonna win this, but quite a Pyrrhic victory, I think. Because I lost everything else. Alright, unfortunately, the side not facing me is the... oh god, bye-bye Tempest. I saw that torpedo and I was like, yeah, it's dead. You did do real well. I don't have like the mod that adds combat reports for who did what and how effective everyone was. But I recovered everything. I'm gonna have that same crew problem as a result of this. 5 cores though, that's not bad. A lot more experience. And the location of the mothership. Oh, and another combat drone replicator. I like it, I like it. And another core. So where is this mothership? It is at the neutron star. I'm gonna, so that was the last mission around me that I have yet... No, there's another mission around me that I have yet to do. I'm gonna try to get over there to the last mission, but I want to check out this mothership. Is it worth investing in bulkheads? Maybe, but it's probably better that I just don't take on fights that, like, my current fleet can't handle. That would be ultimately smarter, obviously. I'm sure this is like way overguarded. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I'm not about to jump in and do that. But it's good to know that we have the location of a mothership when we have a fleet capable of handling it. Alright, so I'll do this last mission and then race into core to hire some more people for the fleet. Orbital station is done at Azarun. Good. Azarun stability is going up. Ground defenses will be done. So I would say Patrol HQ is the other thing to raise the stability here as well, but I'm gonna not do that because you guys voted for me to get a gate at Amon, and I intend to do that next. So where is this mission? Oh, some distance away. I hate when it does that. Oh, until I find it instantly. Oh, it wasn't profitable this month. That's okay. So the current priority is get a gate set up at Amon. And I need to do a little bit of prep before doing that. Also, probably changing the fleet composition a bit as well. I like how the game warns me. It's like, I don't have enemies in the core. Everybody loves me except for the Remnants. I'm not hostile with any other factions. Well, okay, the Path, I suppose. Alright, the next step I want to do is to head over to Dathon and hand over the gamma cores that I got. Frickin' jerks. Let me black market! I don't respect your laws. Here I am, like, doing that whole sovereign citizen thing, right? Ooh. It's so tempting when there's like an influx of... Actually, these two missions, if I'm headed to get a gate, these are very doable. So I'm going to take both of them because they're kind of on the way. So I'm going to change the fleet composition I have a little bit by going back to Amon and then heading towards... What is it called? The Abyss? Well, towards Limbo. So Turtle only has 2 D mods. Dave is already all repaired up. Nice. sitting on a decent amount of money too. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.